What is speech perception like after a cochlear implant? Imagine suddenly hearing sounds that were once muffled or silent. That's what many cochlear implant users experience as they begin to understand speech more clearly. After getting a cochlear implant, most people notice a big jump in how well they can recognize words and sentences, especially in quiet environments. On average, users improve their speech understanding by more than 40 percentage points within months of activation. For example, adults might go from understanding about 26% of speech to around 70% in quiet settings. In noisy places, the improvement is still significant but less dramatic, often going from about 12% to 42%. This shows that while cochlear implants help a lot, understanding speech in noisy environments remains a challenge for many users. The ability to perceive speech clearly depends on several key factors. First, the responsiveness of the auditory nerve plays a big role. If the nerve responds well to electrical stimulation, speech perception tends to be better. Doctors can measure this response using a test called the electrically evoked compound action potential. When the nerve responds strongly, users usually do better with speech. Second, the design and placement of the implant's electrode array matter. Electrodes placed closer to the auditory nerve, known as paramodiollar electrodes, tend to produce better speech understanding than those placed further away. Proper placement helps focus the stimulation where it's needed most. Listening conditions also influence speech perception. Most users find it easier to understand speech in quiet settings. Background noise makes it harder because cochlear implants do not provide the same spectral and temporal resolution as natural hearing. This means that distinguishing speech from noise can be difficult, especially in busy or loud environments. Cognitive factors such as attention and working memory also impact how well someone perceives speech in challenging situations. Combining assessments of cochlear nerve function with cognitive tests can better predict how someone will perform in noisy settings. Experience and training are crucial too. Most cochlear implant users see rapid improvements in speech understanding within the first 4 months after activation. Continued use and participation in auditory training programs help users gain even more clarity over time. After about a year, many people reach a plateau, but ongoing practice can still lead to small gains. Individual differences are also important. Factors like how long someone was deaf before getting the implant, their age at the time of surgery, and any residual hearing influence outcomes. Generally, shorter durations of deafness and younger age at implantation tend to lead to better speech perception results. In summary, cochlear implants can dramatically improve speech perception, especially in quiet environments. Many users can understand everyday conversation more easily than before. However, understanding speech in noisy settings remains more difficult for most. The success depends on nerve health, implant technology, cognitive abilities, and ongoing rehabilitation. It's important to work closely with audiologists and healthcare providers to set realistic expectations and develop personalized plans. Remember, every person's experience is unique, and ongoing support can make a big difference in achieving the best possible hearing outcomes.